Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. My name is Brenton, and I cannot completely remember what we did last time for some unbeknown reason. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't. Oh, we explored Halatali. There we go. This time, we're going to continue on with the main scenario quests. There is actually quite a bit that I want to accomplish in this episode in order for me to be able to set myself up properly for the next couple of weeks. And so, without further ado, let us go ahead and speak with Minfilia and pick up the next quest. I don't want to sit here for too long in my intro. So, life, materia, and everything. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet the goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is never to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. And I actually know where this place is. It's something that I did when I was playing through, or initially something I did when I was playing through patch 4.0 when the second expansion came out. So I'm going to head over to Blackbrush Station. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. And we're going to come up over here. Oops. Because the bonfire is just up there in that little cute crevice. We shall go talk to Mutamix, and he shall teach us of this mysterious craft that Minfilia is teasing for us. And there are some feature quests up here. We will pick them up in a different episode. If not in the next episode, the one after that. But we're just going to focus primarily on speaking to him. Shh. In other words, I don't really know how to pronounce. Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubblypots? Go ahead and hand him Minfilia's dagger. Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. If materia join with another Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes. Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. That was kind of cute. She's just like, yep, that's me. Yes. Or better, as I like to say, yas. Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. This is amazing writing. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Sure am. Fighty Tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The Materia Master. Now, Eyes of Uplander, point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool Reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by reducing equipment into its etheric constitutes and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit that would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth welding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps and learning ones of Mutamix. Alright, let's go ahead and head back over to the Waking Sands and give Minfilia back her dagger. So I am going to meet you guys back over there, and by doing... and pretty much I'm just going to cut. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, my lovelies, I am back in the Solar, ready to speak to Minfilia and give her the Materia-Enhanced Dagger. Welcome back, Scout. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. It sure did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Scout, so make it your ally. Now it is the time we discussed the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. And we are more than ready to begin. Lord of the Inferno. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Scout. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. Pray you walk in the light of the crystal. We got some pretty juicy stuff happening here. Let's go ahead and make our way over to Camp Drybone and see what it is that's going to happen next. Because I'm just going to let you all in on a little secret right now. This quest is going to be the star of the episode. I am really, really excited for what's going to be happening next, and for the things that I get to talk to you more about this game. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the Flame Sergeant. You're Scout Alder to Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of our man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet with the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we've requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous would take place in the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amaja plot if the mission succeeds, Scout. Let's make sure it does. Alright, I have a feeling that we have a bit of a run ahead of us. Oh, yep, we do. The Invisible City is where one of our hunts in the last rank was, and I actually did not properly show off how I got to the Invisible City, so I'm just going to go ahead and chit-chat as I make my way up there. So like I was saying before I spoke with the Flame Sergeant, this quest that we're on right now is the star of the episode. I know what's going to happen because I kind of try to plan what I want to do in these episodes in advance, but some pretty crazy crap is about to go down. And it introduces another mechanic of this MMO that I think is particularly fun. And it's just very like Final 14-esque, or just Final Fantasy esque in general. So I'm hoping that these next couple of cutscenes that come up are going to be quick, because I am just looking forward to it. Anywho, oh, there's... Didn't think you were going to attack me, good lord. Sorry, this like rotting corpse scared the living daylights out of me. Let's go ahead and just wait at the designated location. Commence for battle. Duty calls. Commence battle for Lord of the Inferno. Indeed I will.
Well, you say definitely not going to do damage with the pike.
Is debate in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amaja appear. Yes, sir.
Also, I wish I could die in weapons. That'd be awesome.
Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. And, oh, traitorous flame soldier. Well, isn't that just lovely? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally getting caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours.
Never seen Enix look before.
Alright then, that's not very nice. I have no idea who to attack first. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm gonna attack this ranger first. So I'm gonna throw thunder on him. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's out of... He's not in my line of sight. Makes sense. Wait, I thought I casted a thunder on you. Apparently I did not. I'm gonna go ahead and just start thundering. I'm surprised he has like no idea that I'm just attacking him right now. Sweet. Okay, next I need to get this guy. gonna try to build up my mana a little more. There we go. Okay, and you should be down. I'm gonna go ahead and start attacking these bruisers. And then one more fire should do it. Okay. You know what, I just realized that I wasn't like zoomed out, and that probably would have... Okay. Yeah, zooming out would have been a lot better to do in the first place. Okay, go ahead and thunder this guy. And fire him. Lol, fire him. Oh, there's like all these other guys now. I'm gonna... Oh. Need to get my mana back up. Oh, am I bound? Crap. Nope, I'm not playing this game with you. You need to go away. I'm gonna put thunder on you because I do not... Stop it! Stop hitting me! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just start attacking this guy as the best I can. Gonna go ahead and cast a new thunder on you, get some fire going. Okay, I can do one more fire and then I need to transpose. Oop, I let my dot drop. Let me go ahead and cast thunder again and get my mana back up. Gonna go ahead and recast my dot. Okay, go. This is ticking nice and long. I want to go ahead and try and get some of these rangers out of the way because then this other flame gladiator can actually help us with attacking the, I guess the chieftain, as I'm going to call him. Oh crap, now there's even more. I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy since he's already attacking me. Okay, I have enough to do with thunder, and then I'm going to flip over so I can get my mana back up. Cool. Okay. Don't want this flame gladiator to die because he is gonna if I don't help him. Because he's being an idiot. You need to heal yourself, dude. Alright, well all these guys are going to come after me, so might as well... Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Bring him. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Oh, okay. Where did we end up? I feared the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers has been unlocked. Alright, my lovelies. This is where I now get to talk to you about trials. Owing to the betrayal, you've been captured by the Omaja and taken to their stronghold of Zanrak, there to be given as an offering of the primal Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Should you fall, your souls shall burn for eternity. A trial is, how I put it into my own head, a single boss fight, normally with a primal. And we now get to confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Embers. So, without further ado, something else that I wanted to mention. So the reason why you use a duty finder is that you do not fight Ifrit alone. You do fight with a group of other warriors, other players. So it is a boss fight. This is group content. And so there will be a tank, a healer, and another damage dealer alongside myself who will be taking on Ifrit. So I just gotta go load up the duty finder and find a group of people who want to take on Ifrit. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, our humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. But bloody hells, bring those two as well. Ugh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God, your words are my bread. Impossible! But what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, my frail mortal flame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxes clear. Thou art the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Thank you guys who are waiting for me right here to fight against him. But now, yes, I am ready. Now we shall take on Ifrit and save our souls and those who are here as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, this is so awesome. Go ahead and we're like fighting a primal, you guys. This is amazing. Oh wow, I was like in perfect range not to get hit by that. Okay, I'm gonna thunder him before I transpose. Because I gotta get back up my... Oh, crud. Yeah, so... Ah! Damn it. So these fights are cool because these individual... these primal fights, they just have like different mechanics, and it's all focused on just fighting one boss the entire time, which I think is super fun. So... Oh, I'm just loving this right now. Okay, so now we gotta attack this nail. Ow, good lord. I didn't even think I was that close to Ifrit, but whatever. Come on, gotta take the nail out. Oh, ran out of MP. Ah! Holy crud! I forgot he does that. Oh crud, okay. Come on, cast your thunder, thank you. And this fight is like as good as done. There we go. Forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persist not. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Scout. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Let us continue this conversation in the more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 8th Legion, or 7th. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely on. Ever a pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn to be read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge we've achieved our primary objective. Yeah, I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is our priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to do on my best behavior. All right. I'm going to thank the healer really quick. Thank you. And oop, I'm going to wave to you too. All right. Oops, got to get out of here. All right, leave duty. Oh, and it takes us immediately to Camp Drybone. How incredibly helpful. Well, let me go ahead and continue on with this quest by speaking to Thancred. Ah, there you are, Scout. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope that you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Scout. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to any bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. We're not going to take that long of a break because we're just going to head right on over to the Waking Sands and complete our quest. So I'll meet you guys over there right now. Hi, told you that we'd be back. And here we are. Let's speak to this scion of the 7th Dawn and enter back into the Solar. The triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. And we shall complete this quest, activating a cutscene I am most certainly sure is going to happen next. My late arrival nearly cost Scout his life. If I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Scout, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Menphelia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Omalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Inferno. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife to both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, the primals can consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists through creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric consolescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their gods become. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. In order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, the presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of your respite, Scout. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or not, Menphelia neglected to tell you something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that was rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned, indeed. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if we were under any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Scout. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisa would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. All right then. I actually was not expecting those cutscenes to be as long as they were. So there was actually a little bit more I wanted to do in this episode, but it's fine. We can do it next time. We will continue on the main scenario quests, but we are going to go ahead and conclude this episode of Final Fantasy XIV of Rome Reborn right here. I hope you enjoyed the fight that we had with Ifrit. Like I said, that was the star of the episode, so I guess it is a good idea to go ahead and end off here. So if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can be notified of next week's episode. Thanks again for watching. My name is Brinton, and I'll catch you guys next time for more Final Fantasy XIV. And I'll catch you all then. Bye!